So I've been doing this thing recently where when I'm on the bus, I talk to people because I kind of thought it's weird that we never talk to the people we're sitting with on the bus. So I started doing it. But I'm amazed at how many people, when you just talk to them, start complaining about why their life sucks. It's like nobody's optimistic anymore. And I thought it was just me. I met this one guy. He was the weirdest by far. But he started to tell me in great detail that I did not want to know or need to know all about what he was going to do with his wife when he got home. And let's just say this conversation was probably rated R, so that was awkward. But again, you would think that would be a conversation that's probably not going to turn into a complaining thing. No, it totally did. You see, he doesn't see his wife often enough, and he wants to bounce chicka wow wow with her way more often, and he started complaining about that. My conclusion is that everybody seems to hate their freaking life. The other guy I met was mad because he wants to marry his girlfriend. I think he probably looked to be about 50. I mean, if you're ready, do it. But he can't afford it financially, and that sucks for him, so he's stuck without marrying his girlfriend. Yes, there is a rat clawing at my shoulder, don't worry about it. Anyway, it was just so weird, because the amount of people I know who want to marry their girlfriends, and the only thing stopping them is finances, it sucks, man. Why are weddings so freaking expensive? We complain day after day after day about how we want more people getting married. No one's getting married anymore. And then we keep upping the wedding costs. I don't know, I'm seeing a connection here. So anyway, he hates life. But hey man, if I wanted to marry my girlfriend and that was the only reason, if I wanted to marry my boyfriend and that was the only reason I couldn't, I could see the frustration. I could. So then I met these other dudes, and he was mad because he was trying to get to Toronto and he missed his only last bus to Toronto. That sucks. So he was stuck in the city with me, couldn't get to Toronto, and then he offered me a bunch of cigarettes. I don't smoke. It's bad for your teeth and your lungs. But yeah, he was hating on life too. Then he started talking with these other dudes there, so eventually there's like 6 people at the bus stop talking about their life, and everybody was just hating on bus drivers. To which I say, you know what, some of them suck, but they're not that bad, let's be honest. They're driving us around. You can complain. I also met this woman, she's like 63. She was so cool. I want to be her when I'm 63. It's like midnight, and we're catching the last bus before they shut down, and she's like, I wanted to stay out later, but I thought, man, I have to go home or I'm going to miss the bus. I also met this cool guy. It was like Christmas Eve, I think, at this point. And he was like, you know what? I'm so happy with my life because I'm going to meet my daughters, and I haven't seen them in forever, and they're getting married, and the one already is married, and I'm just so excited to see my daughters. It's so weird them not living at home, and oh man, it's so awesome. What do you do with your life? That was weird because most of these people I will talk to for like 30 minutes sometimes, they never ask me what I do. They don't care what I do. They want to complain about why their lives suck. Actually, he was cool. He told me that even when life seems bumpy, it always gets better. And even when school sucks, it'll get better. That was encouraging, might I say. I met this other person too. She was so cool, man. Okay, so this woman I met, again, not on the bus, but I met her. Just awesome woman. She's a Christian and openly was talking about her faith, which I think is cool. And so her husband commits suicide. Now, I don't know about you, but if I was married to someone who committed suicide, I don't even know what I'd do with that. Like, that would just be so traumatic. And she's got like 3 or so kids. I don't know how many, to be honest. But she's got like more than one kid. And they have to deal with this. And they weren't like old. They were like little kids. I mean, maybe teenagers. I didn't really know because she didn't give dates. But holy cow, it was insane. But yeah, she's such a strong woman. And she was talking about how, you know, crap happens, but God can get you through anything. And when the worst stuff comes at you, God can get you through it. And it's going to be better in the end. And I was like, that's insane! Like, there's so much hope in the idea that no matter what happens, God can get you through it. And it blows my mind. I just find it crazy and completely mind-blowing that out of all these people I keep talking to, all these random strangers I meet, the only people who don't complain about their lives, the only people who not only don't complain about their lives but care about your life, are the people that are super focused on some sort of love. There was the guy who was really focused on his daughters and seeing them and how loved that was going to be, and talked about how much he loved them. He had a positive life view. And there was the lady who was so focused on how amazing God is that she had nothing to complain about. Even though her husband's dead, she had nothing to complain about because God is so amazing and so much more powerful and he loves her so much. There's so much to something like this, I think. Like, love sustains us. Love makes us change our perspective on things. And a lot of that's hope, man. It's totally hope. If you think there is no hope, there's freaking hope. You know why? Because God loves you. Even when your husband commits suicide, even when crap like that happens, there's a God who's bigger than this. And there's a God who has better plans. And there's God who you can put your hope in and your faith in and your trust in is going to be okay. Anyway, that's me being extremely upfront on YouTube and just saying what's on my mind because it's on my mind. So, you know what? Comment below. Do it.